All right, we are trying to fix a blown out spark plug. This is what I got going on. Bunch of Loctite on there. I don't want this thing ever getting out. So I already vacuumed. I don't really have compressed air right now. I'm trying to figure out a air compressor I could hook up to my inverter. But what I did was, before this is on there, I just took my hand and stuck this in there and vacuumed as much as I could out, all the way down in there. So it should be good. I also tried starting it without anything in there, so it should have blown out a lot of that stuff. So right now this is just a hose I'm using to start the blown spark plug kit thing, whatever it's called. It's a bad angle in here. Come on, stick to something. Nothing's made out of metal nowadays, huh? Jeez. Okay. So I'm just trying to start it as straight as I can with this rubber hose. I'm gonna take it out. It's probably just spinning around in there now. This hose isn't very tight on there. It's probably just spinning on it. So it stayed in there, nice. Now, let's figure out how I'm gonna do this. Probably one of these. Oop. That sucks. The fuck am So I thought I had a thing for this. Dang. That sucks. That really sucks. I thought I had a thing. Do I have a 17mm in here? Yes. Yes. Okay. So I'm gonna do this. Do this. This. Something like that. Will hopefully work. Okay, let's try it. This might be too much extension on there, actually. We'll see. I don't know. That might be too long. It's not going to be straight on there. Can it not fit in there? A 17? You gotta be joking. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, that is so pointless. Let's just do another one of these, actually. Okay. So now I'm just going to try to slowly feed it on there. I don't know if I even need this thing, actually. It's kind of just getting in the way. I don't know how this camera angle is. Seems to be going on pretty good. I don't really know what it's gonna feel like when it bottoms out. That feels about the max. Yeah, I don't know, that's about as tight as I could get it. Oh man. So it said not to over torque it once you bottom it out. I think that's it. I know it's gonna be a little bit to cut in there, I'm sure, so. Like it's gonna take some. Man. It's got to be all the way in there now. I wish I had one of those cameras to check. Borescope. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to tighten it anymore. I think that should be good. You'd think that it'd be noticeable when you bottom it out. Okay, that's good. That's all I'm gonna do. If this thing blows out, then I'll get a different kit, I guess. This is a little bit of the cheaper kit from the research I did online, but I think it was like 60 bucks. It wasn't cheap. As far as money goes. Okay. So I'm gonna let that cure for 24 hours. And come back tomorrow, put in this spark plug. Hopefully that works out. I don't want to over tighten it, which I already feel like I might have, but there's no real way to tell unless you had a borescope, which I probably should get. So I'm gonna be heading back to my house to go grab a thing I left. Man, I really hope I got that all the way in there. You almost need a borescope. I need to fix this stuff. I don't know what to use on it. I've tried caulking, clear caulking before on stuff like this, and it did not pan out right. I'm thinking that maybe Gorilla Glue or something like that. So yeah, I forgot the gauge that came in at my house. I'm gonna pick that up, but this is that kit, kind of the cheap kit. I forgot how much it was, like 40-60 bucks. It wasn't that cheap, but all right, I'm gonna go and grab that. So I'm back at the shop with the new PSI gauge. This one's got water in it. That's fancy. Huh. Wonder what that's about. So I'm going to put it on, and then leaf springs came in for that box truck finally. So I'm going to take those off and try to do at least one side today. So I don't know if I'm gonna turn this on today, because I got to turn on the generator and shit. I'm just gonna wait to get a wrench, twist it on a little bit more. So yeah, I'm gonna take off the leaf springs right now. Saw this guy plug in this thing. This must be electric. Yeah. Flash. I've never seen anything like that yet. Ford electric truck. Oh yeah, I went to Home Depot and got a tire, which I'm seeing how it's offset in there, and this one isn't. I don't know how that's gonna fit. I might go try to do that later today too, but we'll see. So I need to organize this van again. Oh yeah, I was getting wrenches. So this is the biggest crescent wrench. I don't even know if I have big enough wrenches for this thing, or the right size at least. I mean, looking at this thing, yeah, I probably have big enough. But is it going to be the right size? I'll just take all my bigger ones. That way I'm not walking back and forth. And go from there. So yeah, I might need to run to the store if these don't work. And then another kind of trick you could do. You take your crescent wrench, fit it on there. Yeah, this crescent wrench probably isn't big enough. Fit it on there tight, keep it at that. Go to the parts store and line it up to the right wrench size. I must have just bought this truck. And I also need to lift this up too. I'll actually go and do that real quick. Hopefully this is tall enough. I don't think I have any blocks of wood or anything. I guess in there's some wood. Spider. Is that your electric truck?
Yeah, it's the one Dad bought. Of course, the day I parked back here, it's the day yours.
Oh, you're good. You're not in the way.
Okay.
So that's your truck now?
Well, right, that's the one I'm driving. It's the commuter now.
I bet it's quiet.
It's still pretty, I'm still in road noise. It's still a pickup, so. It's about 2 miles per kilowatt hour, which for electric is not. 3 would be better, but it's still a pickup, so pickups still don't make that no matter what.
Yeah, I've never even seen a Ford electric truck yet.
And it does better in city because they're always braking. At highway, there's no, the gas engine does great once you get to a certain speed and you just open road. But it's kind of worse. It's nice, so it's really slick.
I guess if you charged it every day, it wouldn't really.
Right.
I mean, you could just plug it in when you get to work and stuff.
Right, so I'm plugging here, but then at home, I can still do it on 120, and they offer to put it there. They're paying for a basic installation of an installer, so I put a charger, a trickle charger on the battery, so hopefully that will help, because this one usually always goes dead.
Huh.
So, it has a switch, but it still would go dead.
Did you ever get those parts yet?
No, I have to just check. I said that time. I'll let you know.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, whatever you want to do. Not a bit. I'm working on this now, so. I don't know if this is where they jacked it up or not. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't really have any way to jack it up anywhere else. Well, I guess I could jack it up here. I don't know. I like to get the weight off of that. And then I can see when it's good. Only thing I could think of is to, because that jack probably goes right up to here or something. I wish I had a 4x4. I don't really want to use a log because they're kind of uneven. I don't know. Oops. I'd probably need like 2 4x4s or even a 6x6. There's this jack. This might work out better actually. Oh, here's a 4x4 right there. So we'll just try that. See if I can't use my jack first, but if not, I'll have this one. This monster ass jack. Damn. Yeah, I think it'll only go up to here. I'll just use a big one. Just kind of a waste. I already know it goes to like not enough. Just enough to take the weight off. That'd be cool if it was long enough. Might be. Down the center of this, that's a lot of weight. I don't think I want to do that. I assume it's actually pretty light back here. But still, I don't know, maybe give it a shot. That might be good. It's pretty strong. Did I let it out? Or does this thing not work? Twisted it to the right. Yeah, see? It went down. Huh. This thing doesn't work. Now there's less surface. That one had a bigger plate on it. brake. But I don't know. It's a little sketchy. Only thing that sucks about it, if it goes quick. And then I don't know. Those got to be like a couple inches apart. It's not even high enough. See if they have any other boards. I think they lifted this up with like a front end loader. If I remember correctly. Wish I could go and ask if the guy could run it. Oh yeah, that truck's in the way. Oh well. So I did some running around. Went to Lowe's and got these other tires that have this offset to them. Those tires I got this morning didn't, so I think these will work better because this one has it too. So did that. Got an air compressor that'll hopefully run off my inverter. 7.5 amps at 120 volts is 900 watts. I got a 1,000 watt inverter, so hopefully that'll work. And then I needed to get another suit because the suit I had all that insulation stuff when I was helping the insulation guy out, and you can't really see it anymore, but there's so much little insulation flakes everywhere, just all over that suit. It was going all over my phone and I was coughing from it pretty good. And yeah, it was kind of old. I needed a new suit anyway. So that store is like 45 minutes away from here to get the new suit. And I was looking for a 28mm wrench, which I couldn't find. The only one was at Napa in a place that's like an hour and a half away from here. Or it's pretty far. And it's not going to be here till tomorrow. So it would have been a almost 3 hour trip there and back if I were to go get it. So I got this instead. I'm going to see how that works out. Maybe I could stick a little bar on the end, like a breaker bar, and then break those things. This is my old suit, so it's pretty bad. And it's got that insulation shit all through it. It's just going everywhere. I was coughing all day. So, no good. And then I had to pick these leaf springs up for my boss. He didn't want to run out and drop them off. These are for the back. And then these are for the front. So I guess I'm doing front and back. Which is pretty obvious, I guess. But because he's trying to put that big generator and that air compressor and that urethane rig that I've been working on. All that stuff is going to go in this red and white box truck. I'll go show you guys what it looks like. But so we're pretty much switching everything. And then the leaf springs on it right now, these are a little weight. The leaf springs on it right now only have like 2 plates. I'll show you what they look like. These are pretty heavy duty compared to them. Yeah, they're right there. So, yeah, see how those are only 2 plates on it? They're a little light duty. And then this thing, these are like super heavy duty plates. Leaf springs. So that, I mean, Yeah, this is just an empty thing. I'm sure that's why they had those light ones in there. I don't know what they're using it for, but apparently this thing's from 2007. This van. I thought it was from like 1990 or something like that, the way it's built or shaped. But nope. From 2007. So these are the front ones, a little bit lighter. These bad boys over there. I don't know how much these weigh, probably like 100 pounds or something. I'm not sure. Not too heavy. So the front ones, I wish I would have known that. He was gonna have me do them. I would have sprayed those too. I thought I was just doing the back because the back was lifted up. And I don't even think he mentioned anything about the front. So I don't know. I'm not gonna, it's almost 8 hours for me today already. And we don't like to do overtime if I don't have to. I mean, I was running around town getting some other things too, working on some other stuff, so that's what took a little bit. I was working on this as well for a little bit. So I found another block I'm gonna put underneath my jack. I wonder how much these weigh. They're pretty heavy. So yeah, I'm gonna put this underneath this, like that, and then try to lift it up. That way it's gonna have more support, so the wood's stronger, not isolated like that other one right in the center. That was kind of a stupid idea to do that, to be honest, but I could tell that wood's pretty strong. It got a little bit wet over the years. I could tell it wasn't really gonna break, but then again, it's not very smart to do. It's not really in a good spot, to be honest. So a little bit more. Ooh, I think somebody made those custom built jack stands. Okay. Hopefully that's it. Now it's quite a bit lifted off the ground, which I didn't really want, but oh well. I wanted it just a little bit. at it. So I'm pulling the vehicle back right now, jacking it up. Yes. Some hefty frickin' jack stands. It's like semi-grade. So, should be good. These axles are pretty lightweight. So, usually I'd be a little bit more sketched out. But it's kind of bending that metal where I jacked it up from though. It's not good. Maybe you have to get it from the other direction. That was a lot easier. Go down as slow as I can. That's good. These are some mega jack stands, so. I mean, I'll leave this jack under here. It's never a bad idea, to be honest. I need to bring this broken thing back. Wonder if this dial has something to do with it. I think mine's heavier than this. Now, inch and an eighth. What I was talking about is getting these situated with the right socket. That way I could use my gun. And then bring the crescent wrench over here. So 25 fits on there pretty good. 24. It's 24 millimeter. We're in 15/16. So I don't think I do have one. 24 millimeter or 15/16. It's kind of weird that those fit almost exactly the same, to be honest. I don't know where any light switches are in this place, ever. They put them in the most random spots. Of course, he's probably not gonna have what I need. $15/16. Nice. He does have it. If he didn't, I'd just go buy one, but... So I might be renting this shop, this upstairs over here, whenever they finish it. I don't know what's left on it. My boss said I could work on it when I have time. But I was like, when do I have time? So the wiring needs to be done. The plumbing needs to be done. I wonder why there's a wall here and not over there. Like there's no wall like this. I assume they're gonna put insulation here. Maybe there's no insulation here and there's insulation in that wall? I don't know. Or they just haven't finished it. But yeah, I don't know when he's gonna have somebody work on it. But yeah, that'd be nice. Just wake up and walk downstairs and go to work. Could work at midnight if I wanted to or something like that. So yeah, everything's ready now. Ooh. Like I said, I'm not gonna work on it today. It's kind of not smart to work on something like this when nobody's here either. Oh no, don't tell me it doesn't fit. Yep, it doesn't. That sucks. I needed a big crescent anyway. Dang. See these 1.5/8, or 1.1/8, I mean, fits in there, but it's loose. I need a 28mm or something. And I've checked all day today around and couldn't find anything. And I have an 1 1/16. That doesn't fit. So yeah, you just... And I have a 27mm. That doesn't fit either. Everywhere I go, they sell 27mm, and then it skips to like 30mm, and then it goes 32. I don't know if it's just me doing, you know, maybe I just got to use that 1 1/8. I don't like that wobble though. Like I'm gonna have to hit that with a hammer or something, or breaker bar pretty. I gotta get it pretty good. So I don't want to do that with that. And strip out the nut on there. But alright. That's it for today. Like I said last video, I'm gonna start combining 2 days into one. Oh, they must have painted this. I wonder what this used to be. Probably a Wonder Bed truck. But anyway. And I'm gonna start combining 2 days together because it'll be a little bit easier for me. Instead of doing it every night, just do it every other day. The editing and stuff like that. Because it takes a few hours to edit sometimes. Gotta go through all the footage. And then uploading it. I like to stay awake until it's uploaded all the way. And then post it that night. And sometimes I'm staying up till like 1 o'clock in the morning. And it's just like, I'll do it every other day. But alright, yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Later. Alright. Back at the job site. Got my jacks back here because those leaf springs. Oops. Yeah, I tried that air compressor last night and my inverter won't power it. It says it's a 900 watt and I have a 1000 watt inverter. Still didn't work, which kind of sucks. So that's just a little bit smaller. Yeah, look at that, perfect. Let's see how much play the engine 1/8 has. Yeah, you see all that play? 28 millimeters. Barely any play. So, I'm glad I waited. I mean, even this is the other engine 1/8. It's not just that wrench. Look how much play that is. That's enough to almost strip it out. It'd be hard to do because it's such big hardware. Yeah, like that. You could strip it out pretty easy. Ripping on it compared to this. Perfect. So that guy's spark plug should be good with that red Loctite, should be cured. But he lives pretty far away from here. I'm just gonna do that after this place. 6 hours from now. I don't take lunch, so I just work the full 8-hour day. So 6 hours from now, when they close up this place, I'm gonna go over there and work on that. I'm not gonna stay here by myself and work. It's not very smart to work on stuff like this with nobody around. I was gonna line this up too, actually. This leaf spring. That's about right. Yeah, I'm gonna get Gorilla Glue and fix this. I'm kind of waiting till the weekend. That way I could have these doors closed for 24 hours and not mess with it. You know, put it on there and then let it cure for 24 hours. I don't think it moved. Oh yeah, it did move on there, didn't it? Yeah, if I had that inch and 1/8, it'd move a lot more than that. I don't know if it's gonna be easier for me to undo it on this side and just hold it over here. I'm gonna see if I can't find a socket big enough and then try to use my impact I mean, I cleaned this up with a wire brush. Maybe I need to get my mechanics pick in between all these threads. Might be better. All right. Got a couple different options. Get this socket set. If anything, I'll try to put a breaker bar on this. There's not really a lot of room, but I should be able to. Engine 1/8. And I'm gonna try this too. Engine 1/8 isn't fitting on there pretty good anymore. There we go. Ooh, come on. Almost got to hit it on there and then put the impact on. All right. Yeah, I figured that would. Ow. Figured that wouldn't work. Man, that's rough. If I could just get it to move a little bit. Seems like it's moving. Get some real leverage on that. So now, okay. Oh man, that's rough. Boy. Go all the way down here. Man, I'm getting it to move. I'm gonna spray some fresh PV on it. wish I could just have this right here and hit it with two hands. I think I'd get enough leverage. I wonder if I could heat it up with a torch. Just take a while. I thought it was leaking out of this. It is leaking. That sucks. Might as well use it, I guess. I'm gonna go and work on the front anyway for a little bit. Yeah. So hopefully work out. It's not really high enough anymore. I guess that's good. It's hitting it. Just like that. Yeah, they're already fogging up. I think I was having better luck with these. Okay. I wish I had an air hammer type thing to go brrrr and shake all this rust loose. It's kind of the idea with the impact, is to break this stuff loose. I'm probably gonna have to heat that one up too. I'm thinking about just switching to that MAPP gas so I'm not waiting so long. Just this tank was leaking when I took that nozzle off. I don't want to waste all the gas in there. Yeah, it seems like it's going empty anyway. Okay. Hopefully I didn't leave that hammer over there. I did. Boy, man. I think that was just... Oh no, I think I moved it. I think it's moving. Yeah, buddy. Oh, wait. Just gonna use that map gas next time though. Get it hotter quicker. I could just move it without hitting it. That's good. Yeah! It's a little rough, but at least it's going. Boy. Boy. Just get the weight off a little bit like that. Maybe a little bit more. There you go. That'll do it. Yeah, I know I have it listed that mobile mechanic. Technically, I am. I'm a mechanic that's mobile and all my tools are in there. I do other jobs like that van. I mean, these are like special projects, and it just happened to be when I started recording that I'm working in a shop. Usually I don't work in a shop. I usually work outside. But my boss is planning on buying this shop. Hopefully. And then I might be moving into the upstairs. Hopefully. So I might change it to just Alaska Mechanic or something like that if I start working in this shop a lot more. I'm gonna just try to get this bolt out of here for now. Brutal. that bar. Wait. Well, see, I don't have it jacked up too much. Man, that does not want to move. Whatever's going on. I don't know if it's going to be easier to get that other side off first or what. Or take these off. It's probably what's holding it up. All this weight of the axle. That's why I tried to lift it up at this. I have replaced a leaf spring before on that an F250 2011, and I forgot how I did it. It was like a year or two ago. I forgot the process and what I took. It was the first time doing a leaf spring. A lot of this is my first time doing it. I only started being a mechanic a few years ago. So I don't really have a lot of know-how, just common sense on what needs to be done, and that's about it. So I'm gonna try to take this off. I'll move this jack over there. And then hopefully that'll take a lot of this weight off this leaf spring. I mean, hypothetically it should. I think that's what's binding me up. Okay. Might have been a little much, but I'm gonna get my earmuffs. This stuff is loud. Figured I might have to just break it at least and get it going and then do the impact, hopefully. Do it too much, get it too hot. Probably hot. Don't want to touch that. Sweet. So, I'll let those cool off before I touch them. I'm gonna go and charge this battery though. Should've took out all that weight. Now the leaf spring is pretty much free play on there. Okay, so yeah, all that weight's off of that. this off of there. Spring is connected to this. I don't necessarily need to unhook that spring. I'm gonna clean these up real nice. The wire brush. I guess that isn't a. This is welded to the axle. Okay. So. Let's try to get that bolt out of there. And then I'm going to heat this side up. Take a little break after that while it's heating up. Because my freaking neck is kinked up. Just being in a bad position. Swinging that thing. Oh man, that's rough. There's got to be an easier way to do that. I mean, this one is not coming out that way. You'd be able to get this off, but it wouldn't really do anything. Maybe it'll make it easier for me, I don't know. Maybe start with that side, take that off. There's no way to hit this with a hammer. Only thing I could really do is hit this. Like that. That might work, but... Yeah. If I could get underneath this, that'd be awesome. I almost need a better bar than this. Ow. This bar is just too small. I'm about to break it. Bend it. Holy cow. That is not going. I don't know what it's held up on, but man. I think it's bolted in the center. Of this leaf spring. Like these. I mean, I guess that wouldn't work. I don't know what it's held up on, but man, it's not easy. Well, I don't think it is. I could drop the jack a bit, see what happens. There we go. I'm gonna heat this side up and I guess try that again, but oh no, not my wrench. I guess that's good. I'm at a loss on how I'm gonna get these out. Just need to get a bigger bar, I guess. Not really any weight, except for the leaf spring now, so it shouldn't be hung up. I can't even twist this. I think that's the problem. Something's rusted in there. Oh man. 1, 2, 3. It's moving. Man, I don't know. Yeah, I think I just need a better bar. I don't want to bend these. now. Yeah, I need a better bar. Oh, that's aggravating. I don't want to run to the tool store just to get a freaking breaker bar thing. Yeah, this is just not giving enough leverage. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to get a better bar for that. Just trying to think, is there a better way? Probably just gonna have to use a map gas if I want to get it any hotter. Oop, don't fall over. Okay. So. I wish they had a hole over here. You could use a punch and hit it with like a hammer. Make things a lot easier to get these out of here. The bolts. Not sure what they expect you to do to get them out. I'm sure there's some way that somebody works on. Boy, let me stand up, sit up or whatever. Somebody that works on these probably knows a better way to do it, but would you look at that? You heat it up and it just comes right off. I wonder if you could just take this bracket off and then hit this. I might have to do that. So this side doesn't really have that bracket thing. Yeah, there's like no way to hit this with a hammer. Hopefully when I take this side off, it'll be a lot easier. Ooh. Yeah, it's not coming off. Nice. I'm not just spinning the nut. Nope. Yeah, I don't even know if I'm gonna go and work on that guy's thing today, to be honest. This is taking a lot of energy. Ow! My elbow. You tightening it? No. Let's try this. Wait. There we go. Dang it. Woohoo! Might need a breaker bar first. Yeah, I don't like to put that much tension on a ratchet, but I guess it works. Man. There's a breaker bar. Ooh. I'm just gonna see if I can't break the bolt loose, and then I'll hit it. Oh, wow. So, ow, stop my thumb. So it's got this lip. Where you can't really fit the freaking thing on there. What a great design. I think the only thing I can fit in there is a socket. Yeah, I'm gonna need a breaker bar for that. Gotta figure So while I was on the phone, I was able to get the breaker bar in here and twist the bolt. So hopefully it'll pop out when I hit it with a hammer now. Freaking socket's stuck. There we go. These are not coming out easy at all. That'd be a little bit easier. I pretty much have to get them out to hit this bolt. I don't even need to take those out, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I could just slide this off of there. Okay. So now I could hit that. Wow, this bolt's about cached. I need to replace that. It's almost rusted all the way through. That's good for my ears. Let me go and get my earmuffs. That's pretty loud. I actually have a sledgehammer. That'll probably work a lot better. Those things in my way. I need like an air hammer. Brrr. See how much footage I have. Oh my gosh. So I don't know. My left, I can't really swing anymore. My left arm is like having a sharp pain towards my back. I know it sounds like I'm whining. I'll show you guys my back sometime. I have scoliosis pretty good. It might be on my phone. So here's my back. I got a couple different x-rays. Scoliosis. 22, almost 23 degrees. So I get it's not like terrible, but when you're in my line of work, like I used to do framing too before this, kind of gets to you after a while. And I fell. That fall really did a number to me. I used to be able to do a lot more, but I'm getting older. That fall didn't help. And just doing this type of this line of work. So I need to take a break for right now. I might just go home for today since I'm not really making any progress. I don't know if I could hit that sledgehammer anymore. Anyway, and I need to go and get a bigger bar or an air hammer, a rotor hammer, or something like that. Because it's not working out. So I'll probably just end the video for today. I'm getting a phone call anyway. This is going to be a 2-part video, 2 days into one. But yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow.